Hello guys, and welcome back to the second episode of Breaking the 3D. I wasn't originally planning to do this, but I recently felt called to make one video a day until I leave for Japan on February 11th. Again, originally I wanted to make these videos with some better equipment, but I feel it's better to just start getting some content out now with the equipment that I have, and I can sort of improve as I go. So today, I hope that this is going to be a shorter video. I have one specific message that I want to share with you guys today. And I want to start with a quote from Nikola Tesla, who is someone that I look up to quite a bit amongst many other people. Tesla said, "My brain is only a receiver. In the universe, there exists a core of knowledge from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration. I have not penetrated the secrets of this core, but I know that it exists." Well, that quote really resonates with me, and I want to sort of use that as the backdrop for what I'm about to say. I believe a lot of the knowledge, the ideas, the wisdom that I wish to share with the channel, it's not my wisdom, it's not my ideas, it's not my knowledge. The wisdom has been shared with me from a higher source, something akin to what Tesla was referring to. Perhaps the Akashic Records, if any of you are familiar with that, we can revisit that at another time. But please keep in mind, my channel is not a science channel. My channel is a spiritual channel. So, take what I say with a grain of salt, if you will. If my messages resonate with you, great. If they don't, that's also okay. And I'm not here to prove anything to you guys. I'm here to just share the knowledge that I believe has been given to me. And you can do with it what you will. So I felt very strongly that I was supposed to share a specific message with you guys. And I believe that this message is actually the number one message that the extraterrestrials want humanity to be aware of. And it's also, I think, probably the number one message that I want to share with you guys as well, because it's such a powerful message, and it has an effect on so many different areas of how we experience life and how we experience this reality, whether one chooses to have this belief or not. So the information that I want to share with you, and that I feel that I've been called to share with you, is that we are all eternal spiritual beings. Our body is simply a vessel that carries us through this existence, through this 3D reality. I'm not intimately familiar with the differences between the 3D, the 4D, the 5D, but to the extent to which I do understand it, basically the 3D is the reality that we're living in here on Earth. The 5D is more of the reality that we exist in when we're on the other side, when we're in spiritual form. So, something that I felt very strongly since I was fairly young is this concept that, death is not the end, that we continue on. And I believe that people like Einstein and Tesla were also aware of this. And I will cite Einstein's equation here of E equals mc squared, because I do think that it helps to give validity to my claim. Because basically what Einstein found through his equation, E equals mc squared, is that energy cannot be created or destroyed. Energy can only change forms. Well, we as human beings, we have energy within inside us. A lot of people would say that energy is our soul, our spirit, what have you. No one really knows for certain what that is or is not. But personally, I do believe that it's our spirit, our soul, whatever you want to call it. And that part of us, that consciousness will continue on into the next realm once our physical body dies. And I was telling a lot of my friends during the pandemic specifically that, you know, I'm not afraid of death, because I have this belief so deeply ingrained into my being that there's no point to be afraid. I think John Lennon said something like, I don't fear death because it's getting out of one car and getting into another. That's sort of how I feel about death. And beyond that, you know, I also do share a lot of Buddhist beliefs regarding reincarnation. So I do believe after we die, we spend a period in the 5D or in the ethereal realm. And then eventually when we're called, you know, when it's our time to do so, we will reincarnate into another form. And we have all lived thousands of lives before this life, both here on Earth and on other planets as well. Some of us, not myself, even remember some of their previous lives. The most famous person that I've seen recently is someone by the name of Matthias de Silva, if I'm recalling correctly. He's on Gaia, and he talks about several of his lives that he recalls before this one. One in particular from when he was a woman living during the Atlantean times. And he even claims to be able to speak Atlantean and sing some songs in Atlantean. So I realize that a lot of this stuff is way out there. And again, I know that I will be received in a negative light, unfortunately, by some people, and that's okay. Again, my messages are only meant to be felt, resonated, believed by those who are ready to receive them, and to those who are likely on a similar vibrational frequency as myself. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you do have any questions, please post them in the comment section below. And please expect more videos from me in the near future. And if there is anything that you want me to talk about, please let me know. Hope everyone has a good day.